What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, and today we have week 7 of our NFL picks, and I am joined, as always, by Lucky,
Hey,
by Gators,
How's it going, everyone?
and by Bucks.
What's up?
You can see the standings in front of you. This is reflective of Thursday night. Lucky and Gators did have the Browns, while myself and Bucks took the Broncos. Surprised the Browns pulled it off with all those injuries. So, rip the dream.
but the Broncos are really bad.
They have a good defense. Anyway. Lucky is in first place still with 71 points. Gators is in second place still with 66, and myself and Bucks are tied at third with 60 points. Not a lot of disagreement this week. I think we all picked a lot of chalk. Feel like there aren't a lot of. This isn't a great football week. Like if you look at college football, there's not a single matchup of top 25 teams, and a lot of these picks seem kind of cut and dry. There's a couple games that I was kind of surprised that there was no disagreement on. But we'll get right into it. And the first game there's some disagreement on is the Falcons and the Dolphins. Myself, Lucky, and Bucks, we all picked the Falcons, and Gators picked the Dolphins. So, Gators, what are your thoughts here?
I think both teams don't really have a whole lot that I'm sold on, and Dolphins are at home. I don't know.
That's fair.
It's pretty much.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. The Falcons, they still have something to play for. They're what? Are they what? 3-3?
2-3. They had to buy.
Oh, 2-3. So they're coming off a bye.
Yep.
And they can get back to 500. You know, the Panthers have fallen back in that division, so they can still potentially make a playoff spot with the Russell Wilson injury. I don't think we see any teams out of the NFC East getting a playoff spot other than the division winner. So if they can win this game, they can kind of establish themselves as a potential wild card team. So they actually have some stuff they're playing for. And then with all the Deshaun Watson rumors coming back again, who knows how into it the Dolphins are right now.
That's what I'm banking on. That exactly.
Plus, the Dolphins just came back from playing a game in London with no rest.
Yeah, that's another thing that hurts them. They're coming off a bad loss, too. Any loss to the Jags is a bad loss. But anyone else have anything to add? Anyone? And Kyle Pitts finally had a good game. Didn't he? Was that 2 weeks ago? He finally had a good game?
I think the Falcons are pretty bad, and the Dolphins are really bad.
There we go.
So
anything else? Anyone have anything else? No?
Nope, I don't think so.
All right, moving on. We have the Eagles versus the Raiders. Lucky took the Eagles, which this was a game I was surprised there wasn't more disagreement. I thought hard about this game. And then myself, Bucks, and Gators, we took the Raiders. Again, like I said, this was a game that I was kind of surprised there wasn't more disagreement on. Because I think you can make a case for the Eagles, absolutely. But Lucky, what are your thought processes?
I think the Eagles have had a couple like close games or whatever. Like even against the Bucks, they were coming back in the fourth quarter. It's like Jalen Hurts is a little bit Tebow-ish, where he's not a good NFL quarterback
Until the fourth quarter.
And the fourth quarter comes and they're just like, we can manage to find a way to win. And I'm still not sold on the Raiders.
Yeah, me neither.
And I don't know, last week I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna get play bad because Gruden's gone, but maybe they're actually playing good because Gruden's gone.
They were playing well before.
Now they've come off it. I still Raiders are one of those teams I don't know what to make of.
Yeah, same here.
But I think that the Eagles are kind of itching for a win, and like if they want any hope of staying in the playoff race, they have to win this game. So Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have some Hurts magic in the fourth.
All right. So, Bucks, what do you think?
It was tough. It was tough. You can honestly make a case for both teams, but I think the fact that Gruden's hard ass still is not there, butting into every goddamn thing possible. Because apparently he was in like every position room, always busting their balls, and just getting into everything. I mean, he's a coach, but still. I think that, relief of him not being there and just finally being able to breathe and just play, I honestly think that helps him. And I think they're still a good team. They are. They have
got
a
talent.
decent offense. Yeah, their defense is something I did not expect this year. Max Crosby is a goddamn beast. I think they'll give Philly a run for their money. It should be a close game, unless one offense just gets off way too fast, way too quickly. Other than that,
It'll be
I think
close.
it'll be close, 100%.
All right, Gators, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about this one a little bit too. Like Buck said, Raiders just have some really good pieces on offense that I don't think the Eagles are really able to match. And just kind of looking at the Eagles the last couple weeks, I feel like they've been on the downside a little bit. I think they started out pretty strong the first couple weeks, but
They won last week.
yeah,
Lost to the
They had-
Bucks. Wait, did they?
they had a couple tough losses and had a close win against Carolina, then lost to Tampa. So
Wait.
maybe they're due for a.
They won.
good
They
game.
beat the Panthers last week.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was
2
2
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
But that was last week.
No,
Last
they-
week they
they-
lost to the Bucks
They had the Thursday night game against Tampa.
with the stupid taunting penalty.
Who
which
did the
they-
Panthers lose to last week?
Vikings.
Oh, that's right.
Vikings.
100%.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah.
I'm 100%. I forgot about that game.
It's just something us Bucks fans and Packers fans don't know. It's just those multiple wins start, just blending together.
I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to be a shot at me or what. I don't know.
Oh, it is.
I don't know what it's like to win multiple games in a row. What am I supposed to know? What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. I just feel like in this instance, I feel like the Raiders have the most talent. Really, like that's why I picked them. So I don't know. Like you could say, like the Eagles coming off, kind of a semi mini bye, playing on Thursday night the week before. That kind of helps them, I think. But I just think the Raiders have more talent. I think at the end of the day, I think that matters. But
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
This is one of the few possibly close games of the week.
But yeah, I could definitely see the Eagles winning. Like, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if, 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, I'm putting in everything on the spreadsheet, and Lucky's the only one who got to win in this game. It wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Another saving grace is the Raiders had a bye last week. A little extra prep.
So yeah, there you
Never
go.
hurt.
Extra week away, underneath the new coach and everything.
I think the Raiders bye is next week because I haven't had to not play Darren Waller yet.
I don't remember.
Last week, I don't think they played last week.
They destroyed the Broncos.
There you go. I was gonna say, wait a minute, because I remember picking against them last week, and they won.
Yeah, I did too.
That's right. The Broncos defense almost fucked me in fantasy. That's right.
All right, so that is it for games that we have disagreements on. Y'all are taking it easy on me this week. Taking it easy on me this
Are you
week.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Wow, I think I know the game you want to talk about.
absolutely. I think we'll get to it. We'll get to it because I couldn't believe this was it was the last game I picked, and we'll get to it. Games we all agree on right here. We all have the Panthers over the Giants. I could not believe we were all taking the Panthers again because they're bad, but they're playing the Giants, who might the Giants might be the worst team in football. We all like New England over the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets might also be the worst.
The Jets might also be the worst team in football. That's correct. And this is another one. I thought there'd be some dissension here. We all like the Titans as our upset pick over the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
It feels weird, but the Chiefs have just not looked that good.
No.
No, I I'd like to correct. I did not pick the Tennessee Titans.
He picked the Tennessee Derrick Henrys. He wrote that on his paper. He took a picture of a little piece of paper that he had his picks on, and it said Tennessee Derrick Henrys.
Honestly, it's crazy. If Henry was to retire, I think after this season, he'd probably be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it'd be a discussion. There would be a discussion that you could have, because like he's been so impactful these last several seasons.
2,000 yards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
2,000. It's nuts.
It's crazy.
It looks like he's playing with children, but these are grown-ass men.
And he's giant, too. He's a giant man.
Okay,
it's so crazy to think about. If you think of, like, who are probably the two best running backs in the NFL if everyone's healthy, how completely different they are. Well, you got Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Like, you've got Derrick Henry who's just like, I'm bigger than everybody else, and I'm just going to run through you, and you can't stop me. Put 10 guys in the box. I don't care.
Which is insane.
Why
Which
he's
is
able
insane.
to handle such a big workload and not...
Break down.
Because he's just bigger
He's
than
big.
everyone.
And then McCaffrey, who is just...
When he was in high school, his senior year, he had 4,000 fucking rushing yards.
Who's going to tackle him? What high schooler is going to tackle him?
Just run and drop kick him or something.
Did you all see Micah Hyde?
Oh my god. Hey, it was a valiant effort. I'll give him that. Oh man.
We all like the Packers over Washington.
Packers are gonna kill him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna save the game I really want to talk about for last. We all like the Rams over the Lions. That is myself, Lucky, and Gators lock. And then Bucks took the other game I was considering for my lock. He took Arizona over Houston.
Yep.
We all like the Bucks over the Bears.
Yep.
And I thought about this game a little bit. These last two games I thought about a little bit. We all like San Francisco over Indy. I thought about that a little bit.
This is probably a loser leaves playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought about it too because of the fact that both were teams that I thought would be better than they are.
Yes.
Ended up being. But I think San Francisco's at home and
that's what I believe so, and that's what swayed me, if I remember right. Was like, and I do think San Francisco's the better team. Like I had Indy as like a backdoor playoff pick. I thought San Francisco could be a legit Super Bowl contender this year.
Yeah.
So even if I'm looking at potential, I think San Francisco's the better team. And then this last game, Monday night game, I thought about this one too. We all like the Saints over the Seahawks. I just thought the Seahawks looked pretty game without Russell Wilson last week.
Yeah, I agree. Their defense is just so bad.
And we could get bad Jameis. It's never safe to pick Jameis Winston.
I guess you never know.
Fucking men.
He might show up and just torch him Monday night, but he could show up and throw like 4 picks and go like 9 for 35.
Yep, he could think the cornerbacks are his receivers, the whole 9. Yep.
So who knows?
Get up.
And then the game I wanted to talk about, the game I cannot believe we had no disagreement on, and that's we all have the Ravens over Cincinnati. The Ravens have looked really good.
They're honestly they're firing on all cylinders. Even with their running back troubles, they look so good.
They look
so
good.
Fucking good.
But still, Cincinnati's been good. They had every opportunity to beat the Packers.
No, they definitely look good. I think Baltimore's better. It's like when we picked. I don't know. It's like when we all picked the. Well, not all of us. 3 of us picked the Rams over the Bucks. Two good. That's 2 good teams. We just thought
the Rams looked better.
The Rams were better, and they were at home. So are the Ravens at home? I think the Ravens are at home. They've got to be with.
I want to say they are. But yeah, I thought maybe someone might just go a little crazy, take the upset pick with Cincinnati this week.
Yeah, shouldn't be an easy win, but I just think Baltimore's a better team at home.
Yeah, I think Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati showed everyone that they're a legit good team with that Packers game.
They're the team.
For sure.
They're the team we all missed on. That's probably going to be the last wild
Yeah.
card team.
Yeah.
In the
Yep.
They very
or
easily
maybe
could
not
be.
even the last, but they're gonna be the
There'd be a wild card.
wild card team.
Unless something
Because I
happens, like
remember-
unless Burrow gets hurt again or something.
'cause
Most
I remember
likely.
preseason we all picked. I mean, Chiefs to win the division. I don't know if they're gonna win it, but
I think we all picked the Chargers to be a playoff team.
we all picked the Chiefs and Chargers.
We all picked the Ravens. And I think
and Browns.
I think we all picked. I think a lot of us picked the Browns. The
Bills.
Browns, they've been kind of. I
I
don't
think
know.
the wild cards were all like Colts, Ravens, Browns,
Chargers.
Patriots.
Chargers, Patriots.
Yeah, I think Bucks.
yeah.
You had the Patriots, didn't you?
I think
Yeah,
I had the
I did.
Patriots.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
it's-
could be right there. They
I
had a
had-
couple of really close losses.
And I had
Yep.
the Colts.
If they can beat the Jets this week, which they should, they'll be right there.
Well, they kept
Yeah.
it close with the Buccaneers. They kept it close with the Cowboys, and those are two NFC favorites right now. So
Right.
Yeah.
as long as they,
That
yeah,
loss against Miami, they basically had it wrapped up. They just fumbled right at the end.
yep. And that first game, shit like that always happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
And they could easily be a 5-win team right now.
Yep, 100%.
4 or 5 wins.
it's hard to win. You know, it's hard to win games in the NFL. That's why you have teams drop off every year.
Yeah.
Like, because it's hard. It's hard. Like, you're going to have seasons where you win a lot of close games, and then the next season you don't win any of them, and you go from, 11-5 or now 11-6 to you'll go 4-10. 4-12 next year. You just lose those close games.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That's the nature of the league. That's why that Patriots run was so damn impressive. Like, except for the year that Brady got hurt, like they were there every year.
They still went 11-5 the year
Yeah.
Brady got hurt. Everyone else was good, so they missed out on playoffs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what makes that run so unbelievable. Really, it's like, but it is what it is. But that'll do it.
Well, they had an easy ass division the whole
Yes.
time. None of them could
Yes,
do
they
anything.
did.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Auto went to the playoffs every year, and all you need to do is just get in.
So yeah, anyone else have anything they would like to add?
No, it's
No.
gonna be interesting.
Braves game 6 tonight.
Week.
Braves game
Not a
6.
good- Oh yes, go Braves.
I was talking to the guy who runs the YCL. He's a Dodgers fan. He lives in Southern California. I was like, can we just agree that no matter what happens in this series, whoever wins needs to go and beat the fuck out of the cheaters in the fucking World Series?
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
The last thing anyone wants to see is their cheating asses winning a World Series.
Yeah, I don't want to see Altuve smiling. Please. No.
Yeah, just no Scherzer. Scherzer got scratched tonight.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
are
arm
they-
soreness or something like that. So like, I thought they'd pitch him game 5.
Are they pitching Kershaw or Bueller?
Kershaw's out. He's done for the playoffs. They haven't had him all playoffs.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I'm
So
assuming
Bueller-
since they went bullpen game in game 5, I'm assuming it's going to be Bueller on short rest.
Just bring back Bauer.
You have no idea how bad after last season I wanted the Braves to bring him in, and now I'm like, thank God they didn't.
That guy's such a piece of shit.
But dude, the dude can ball. Hey, the dude's a great pitcher. And he don't give a fuck.
Nah.
I love that. I love the cocky attitude from a pitcher, but he turned out to be a cocky dude. It's just a piece of shit. So,
Yep.
so fuck him.
Go Braves!
Go Braves. I think everyone
Go
can say that.
Braves.
Everyone can say that. Go Braves. Because they can beat the evil empire, the team trying to be the 90s Yankees, and then they can triumph over the cheaters.
Honestly, that's a great.
That's a
fucking
great
run.
story.
That's a great run. That's a great run.
You lose your MVP about around the All-Star break, come back, scratch and claw, beat the evil empire, then beat the cheaters. Fantastic.
Great stories are made out.
Bring the World Series to Atlanta the year after Major League Baseball took away the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Fantastic. Fantastic story. Poetic.
When's the
justice.
last time Atlanta won anything?
Probably 92, the last time they won the World Series.
Yeah.
The Hawks have never been good.
No.
I don't know. That was when in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the talk. Was
And
like
then
the sports curses.
they have a hockey
Wisconsin
team.
Sports curse or the
Do they still have a
Atlanta
hockey team, the
sports first.
Thrashers? Are they still in Atlanta?
Hell no, they're long gone.
I didn't think so. And then like they might have an MLS team. I don't.
Yeah.
The MLS team did win.
Oh,
They did win. Yeah.
so if you count MLS as a major sport in America, then sure.
It's Arthur Blank owns that team.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Did they play there too?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, they do.
Indoor soccer. That's weird.
Honestly,
soccer's
the
fun.
amount of people that go to these games is crazy. I went to a couple of the New York City FC games. They're great.
Really? No, they're
Yeah.
FC. They're not the Red Bulls anymore.
Oh no, there's
Oh,
Red Bulls,
there's
but
different
also
teams.
New York City. Yeah, they were playing at the fucking Yankee Stadium for the longest time.
I know that there's the LA Galaxy.
Yep.
That's literally all I know about MLS. Like I couldn't name another team. Seattle Timbers. Is that a team? Seattle
you
Timbers?
You got,
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire. There you go.
You got the names mixed up a little bit. Yep, pretty close.
It's not? Seattle Timbers isn't a thing?
Nope, Seattle Sounders and Portland Timbers.
Oh. I have no idea.
But honestly, if anyone
The
has a chance
Seattle
to go to
Sounders
these
makes
games,
more
do it.
sense
It's great.
because, they got the Puget Sound. I get it. Makes sense. But yeah. All right, so that'll do it for us today after we do a little soccer talk. God, what the fuck has happened? That's what happens when we agree too much. That's what happens.
That's true. I think that is true.
We got 1,
We're
2,
gonna
3,
do-
4, 5. We
gonna
have
do
10
World
games.
Cup
10 out of 12
pickups?
games we agree. 10 out of... What the hell? But anyway, that'll do it for us today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already turned this off, I would have turned this off a long time ago if it was me. But thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Enjoy the games.